Fly, babies, fly. Wowee, that's some activity there. This is in the middle of a goldenrod bloom, so I can only assume that's what they're doing is racking up on goldenrod. I don't know if you can see all the in and out, the coming and going. We've got a lot of goldenrod along the woods over there, but they're headed due east. They're actually going up and over these oak trees here. And about half, 3/4 of a mile down the road is a big field with a whole bunch of goldenrod. I'm guessing that's probably where they're going in and out of. I can smell them. There's a lot of them coming back in with pollen, dark orange pollen too. You can smell that hive pretty good. This hive here is not nearly as active. Got a lighter color, a yellow pollen they're bringing back in. Daggum weeds. Now this is a little more aggressive hive, and they're starting to bump my hands just from being here in front of them. Even with as little activity as this is. This here, I'm standing right here in front of the hive and they're going around me. I'm not bothering them, they're not bothering me. Man, that hive's got a really strong smell. It's not a bad smell, it's just a strong smell. I'm guessing it's from the goldenrod. I'm about to go in and see what they're doing. I didn't bring a hive tool with me today, but this is where I've been carrying this knife I got from JE Custom Knives. I wear carpenter pants and this fits real nice in this side pocket. This is that one that's made out of a file, so I will use it to crack the lid. We're going to torture test this knife. Like I said, I said before, I use all my knives, so this will be my first time putting this one to the test. It's strong enough to pry sideways because I didn't break it prying that lid open, and it was stuck pretty good. Alright, they're pissy. That's 2 stings from cracking the lid. So I'm gonna leave them alone and come back with some smoke and a veil. This is my rather aggressive hive, so I will definitely give them a rain check on going in there. I like to keep the overhanging limbs trimmed back away from my hives, simply so it makes it easier for me to work around. You can see all the pine limbs that I chopped down. I just throw them in the woods next to it. But I got my little knife here, which I think is made more for looks than function. I'm going to test it out on one of these pine limbs. It's about 3/4 inch in diameter. It's not very heavy, but it chops enough to break that limb off. Daggum bee trying to sting me for chopping limbs. Well, you gotta appreciate a good knife test, especially when it involves getting stung in the face. Right there. I got the stinger out, but not in time. It got enough venom in there that'll puff up for 12 hours or so, 24 hours maybe. Thankfully it wasn't close in on my nose, because those can cause your tear ducts and stuff to swell up. Would you just look at all the goldenrod. This is a field about half, 3/4 of a mile down the street from my place. Used to be a mobile home here, and I think it got repoed. So it's just an empty, unkept lot full of nectar. It's my sworn enemy, the side of the road mower. It's taking down all the flowers.